La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh, we're starting up. Oh boy, we're lagging a little bit as everything pulls itself together. My goodness. Come on, baby. There we go. Hey, look at that. It actually signed right into TikTok for once instead of signing itself out. So we're good. We're good. We made it. We're alive. Yeah, we're a little laggy today, but we're doing it. Heck yeah. Wow. Maybe this world isn't the best after all. How many FPS are we getting now? Oh. Oh. La da 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 da. Da, da. Oh, I should like write what I'm doing. Stream. Ta-da! There we go. Yeah. Hello. Am I live right now? I am live. Hi. Hello over there on TikTok. How you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic one. It's Monday. You made it through the weekend. We survived. Yeah. All right. Wow. This is a very bright world. Look how bright I am, guys. Wow. I'm colorful today. Hello to our one YouTube viewer. You're the first one. Congratulations. You made it. Yeah. What'd you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? Anything exciting? It was Father's Day. I know that might be a sore spot for some people, but some people it's actually a really good day. I'd love to hear about it. Hello there. Hi. I'm procrastinating on work. Hello there. I don't see who you... Oh, you're Zeno. Nice. It's Zeno. How you doing today, Zeno? Look at your little tiny bird down there. Hello. Hi, bird. Wow. Oh, that's great to hear, Zeno. What you working on today? You said you're at work. What you working on? You're procrastinating. Oh, you're procrastinating with us? Oh, chemistry. Nice. Are you gonna make things go boom? Small Gooby says, where's my Cheeto? It's right here. I'm the Cheeto. Yeah. I'm the Cheeto. Zeno says, I have a final on Thursday. Oh, nice. Are you gonna kick butt? You gonna do it? You gonna show it what for? Who's boss? Small Gooby says, best Cheeto ever. Yeah, that's me. I'm a Cheeto. Sveno says, you find the Cheeto post gave me an idea. Make the eye shine on one of your character's Cheeto shape. Make the eye shine of your character. Oh, you mean like the blue? Whoop, the blue there? I could do that. If I find an image of Cheety's eyes that allow that. Oh, the white? The majority of the time, whenever I make a comic and stuff like that, the little white parts in the eye are really small. And because of the resolution of the images, which is only 1080 by 1080, for the projects that I work on anyway, Twitter doesn't really allow for super high resolution stuff. So you wouldn't be able to see that. Hey, Kalel. Welcome on through. How you doing today? Zeno says, also, it's cool. The inside of your mouth is modeled. That's some dedication. I mean, yeah, that is an interesting thing about the spirit of Ollie. I mean, to be perfectly honest, all the Avali have some form of modeling to the insides of their mouth. Small Gooby says, what's your opinion on fish-flavored Cheeto? Well, I did go to the UK recently, and we went to this mall, and there was like a Japanese, I think it was a Japanese store in there, and they had fish snacks in there, like fish jerky. And that was kind of cool, except it just didn't really taste like I was expecting. I was expecting like a really fishy flavor, and there wasn't really a fishy flavor. It was more just kind of like a dried jerky thing. It was very strange. So a fish flavored Cheeto would be probably pretty cool if they did it right, though. Svino says, "How do I chirp? You're on 499." That is the what do they call it? Followers over on Twitch. So if you're already following over on Twitch, you can't make that number technically go up any higher than that. I should also make it so that you can see the YouTube. I keep doing that. The YouTube subscribers too. That'd be kind of cool. But thanks for wanting to help. That's awesome. If you're over on TikTok, by the way, you can grab these coins here. Exclamation point get in the chat for those. Yeah. Oh, I think the casting thing is a Twitch thing. I think. Might be wrong on that. I'm not sure. So you might have to go over to Twitch to get those to work. Oh, you are on Twitch. Huh, why is it working? Did it crash? No, it's running. Uh-oh. I'm field working. Are we signed in? Please log into Twitch to test cast. I'm not logged in? I'm not logged in. Would you look at that? Oops. There we go. Cool. Now we're logged in, and now it works. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Good stuff. Yes. Small Gooby says cast. Yeah, you're casting. Ooh. Delicious. Are we allowed to Namen Cheeto? I have ears. Those are good for Namen. Sveno says there's not much meat on that one. That's okay. I'm still gonna gobble it up though. Tasty, tasty fish. I'm an equal opportunity fish gobbler. Oh. There we go. The first A says, what is that? What is what? I don't know. Sveno says, I got a funny photo of you last meetup. It looks like you're asking if I have any fish. I mean, do you have any fish? Can I have one? Please? I think they're asking about cast. Oh, the casting thing, if that's what you're asking about, that is something that is available over on Twitch. You can cast and catch some fish. And then I may or may not gobble them up when you catch them, but you know, that's what happens on this stream. Small Gooby says, what's your opinion on seed? Seeds are pretty cool. Ooh, a nugget. It's me. But these teeth here aren't really good for seeds. So they're not really good for seeds. They're more for gobbling up fish. And that's why I eat fish, not seeds. I'm not really a bird. Did you know that? A volley are actually raptors. Obligate carnivores. Dire White Wolf says, pretty sure your teeth are for cable cutting. Well, if the cables are disguising themselves as tasty, delicious spaghetti, then Sorry, but it's going to happen. By the way, we're really sorry about virality. When the servers went down for 6 hours, that may or may not have been us.
There seems to be a poop POO bird on my stream.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Small Gooby says, cup. Cup? I'm thinking about that cup still. What cup? I don't know what you mean. There seems to be a poo-poo bird on my stream. No. Oh. Coffee time. Let's see here. We got morning blend and cappuccino. What would you like? By the way, just so you guys know, I only do 1 cup of coffee per stream, so that's going to be the last one. I gotta watch my intake of caffeine. Until later, anyway. Well, thank you very much, Teller. Oh, I get a puppuccino. Heck yeah.
Hi, Cheeto bird.
Nico, thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, I gotta remember, I gotta clean the coffee maker after I make this one. 8 ounces. Yeah. 8 ounces. We're doing a full cup, guys. Hi, Sveno. Hi, Cheety Bird. That's me. If you put in 2 Y's, it'll actually say hi-o the right way. If you type in with just HYO, then it'll call me something not so great. Oh, no. Kermie. Or sorry, Stellar. How was your weekend? I hardly got to see you this weekend. White Wolf, I didn't see you at all this weekend. What happened? Actually, I wasn't really in VR all that much this weekend, to be honest, other than the or was I? Maybe I was. I think I was in VR. No, I was. I was in VR on Saturday, it was, I think. I was in for like 5 hours straight. That was like the longest VR session I've had in a while. Zveno says, fun fact, or fact time, caffeine is an alkaloid that plants evolved as a pesticide because it tastes bitter and inhibits digestive enzymes and protein synthesis. My goodness. Of course, you have a coffee machine in your room. Yeah, of course I would. This is something I wanted to do for a long time. I just never, I've had it this whole time too. That's the funny thing. I've had the coffee maker for I've had this one for 4 years. I just had it stowed away. But now I have it in here and I can have coffee on stream while I'm listening to chill jazz music and I guess listening to fart noises and talking to you guys. You were at the Cozy Beans? Says White Wolf. Yeah. Was that on Sunday or Saturday? Or do you guys have meetups for the whole weekend? I forget. Bless you, still. Who's doing that? Stellar. Meanie. Sveno says, you have a coffee machine. I have a microscope. What weird things does everyone else have? Yeah, what kind of interesting things that maybe somebody else wouldn't have in their computer space? Hi, Mort. Welcome on through. Thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. There's Mort right there. Did you know that if you like the stream, your name pops up over here on the left? Is that coffee? What is that? That's a golden dude. It's a golden dude. That's not a fish, though. I can't eat that. At least I don't want to eat that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a Discord that I'm not necessarily paying super close attention to at the moment. But I do have a Discord to kind of like keep you guys up to date on the things that we're doing. You know, because we don't do money stuff here. We don't do the monies. So if you guys want to stay on top of stuff, that is definitely where you go to see it. GG, thanks for the follow. You're awesome, Bean. It's so calm here. Yeah, I try to keep it calm. I used to be like super ridiculously high energy before. I'm trying to go for more of a chill thing, although I do have like sound effects that sometimes go off that are a little jarring, but I'm trying to make those not loud for you, but loud for me, so I can get like surprised by them. It's fun. Oh, Sveno, it's exclamation point CHAT, chat for that. Stellar says it's a golden kappa. You get them from rare hype trains. Does that mean that you got one? That sounds really cool. Want to talk off stream? It's super simple at the moment, but we have a Discord over here, and there's the link. Mort says, I'm selling commissions. Are you interested? Sorry, I'm not interested. Thanks so much, though. I hope you find somebody out there who wants to take commissions from you. But I'm all commissioned out at the moment. I've commissioned a couple artists for things this week, and I'm still waiting back on those at the moment. I got something for Smiley. He doesn't necessarily have like a profile picture yet, so I wanted to get him one. Sebastian, thanks for the follow. You are awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Stellar says, you sound really cool. Nuh-uh. You sound really cool. Sveno says, hey Cheaty, last meetup when I left the second time, I didn't actually leave. I went behind the wall and jumped, so my head was just poking over. Unfortunately, I think I was behind the big TV. You were moving around a lot. You also did a thing where you left, but then came back immediately. It was very strange. I don't know what happened there. I think you were swapping from desktop to Quest, I think it was. That was interesting. You were saying hi the whole time? I don't think I heard you. Sveno says you sound like a dad. Sort of. Leonard Toker Backup. Wow, that's a name. Thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hiya, Bali Nanashi. How dare you not telling you live again? Well, I think if you're in the Discord, right? If you're in the Discord, if you want to find out what that is, it's exclamation point chat in the chat. It does let you know when we go live. I don't think it like adds you or anything, unfortunately, but it does like give you a notification in the chat, like, hey, I've done live. And I go live on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok, so you can enable notifications anywhere on any of those services, and you'll know we're live.
Wah.
Wah.
How dare you not telling you live again, silly.
I wish I had the energy to be able to go and tell every single person that like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be live in a little bit. I don't have that energy though. I'm old. Sveno says I was on desktop, so in the chat. It's annoying, but I've got a link cable coming today. Hey, congratulations. Don't forget, you can also do like wireless stuff too. I don't know if your Wi-Fi is set up for that though. You didn't put it on the Discord this time. I only noticed when I checked because Aubrey said they were streaming. I thought I had that set up. I'll have to take a look at that. Wow. And Nashi says, maybe that was the red mark you didn't saw. The red mark. You need more Discord channels? I'm trying to keep it really simple right now so I can quickly go through and moderate it if I need to. So far, it's not been too active just yet, but I don't want like a ton of channels because what bots will do is they'll go in there and they'll post junk to all the channels at once. And then deleting all of that can be really hard if you have numerous channels. And I'm just not ready for the commitment yet. Wow. Yeah, I get that. But an announcement channel would be good. We do have an announcement channel. think because like whenever I make post, I'm trying to figure out why it's not doing it. It's supposed to actually show you the posts that I post, but there's like a Cheaty posts channel that when I post to YouTube or Twitter or Blue Sky, it's supposed to let you know that I've done that. Hi, Solar Eclipse. I love your name. Well, come on in. How you doing today?
Oh, hey Kim on TikTok 5. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Wow, thanks for hitting the follow button. You got us to 500. Wow, we're at 500. We've actually hit a couple milestones today. But thank you for your follow. That's greatly appreciated. Hope you enjoy your stay. Are you what was it, Monty from over on TikTok just a moment ago? The names kind of match up. Oh, you're GG. Okay. Very cool. Well, hey. Don't do that. Wow. Rude. Oh, the coffee. That's right. Hold on. I got the coffee. It's tasty. I can smell it right now. Hello there, Darth. Welcome on through. Yeah. I've already got the coffee. Stellar ordered a coffee for me there. It's really cool. The coffee that I've gotten so far in this room, all the K-cups are from Throne. Somebody here got me K-cups, so now I have coffee. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the coffee. You guys are awesome. Solar Eclipse says, how's your day been? So far, my day's been really good. I'm in an incredibly good mood today. I thought I wanted to go live just to kind of share the mood with you guys. Oh, okay. Let's take a sip. Gummy worms. I wonder if Cheaty would eat worms. I don't know. I think Cheaty would use the gummy worms to catch more fish. Yeah, he'd probably do that. Let's take a sip. Ah, delicious. I've also got my water in here too, so we can stay hydrated. Not the coffee isn't already hydration, but it's... Oh, it tastes like waffles. Ooh, that's so good. Yum. Yum. Okay, let's change the scenery. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Wow. I've never noticed that before. When the light changes, my eyes change. That's so cool. Okay, let's get this nice tree in the shot. Look at that beautiful tree. Let's get that tree in the shot. There we go. Zveno says, you should make it so your nose is orange, but whenever you drink coffee, it goes black for a bit. No, the black snoot is a very iconic thing for Cheaty. I've been thinking about changing the snoot to less of a black color though, more to a slight gray. One of the reasons being, hold on, let's let this finish first. It's Red 21. Nova's here. Nova the Avali? Is that the Nova Avali? The one who sometimes is also a dragon? The cutest of cuties? I think you're talking about yourself. If you guys weren't aware, over on TikTok, there's a person named Nova_Avali over there. They're a pretty cool bean. You guys should go check them out. They make all kinds of content over there. It's really fun. They make stuff that's a fair bit higher production than my stuff. Nova says, hold on, I can't see it with the wheel. I know, sorry. Usually my head's like up here because I don't usually have it zoomed in. So, I lost my hand. Guys, I lost my hand. Nova says, Cheaty, I need your help. What's up? What's up? Maybe I can help. What's going on? Tell me all about it. I'm here. Eat. Oh, geez, I lost my other hand. Oh, this one came back. Now that one's out. Nova, I need help. My hands keep falling asleep. Nova says, I'm on a new job. I have no clue what's going on and there's no one around to help. Are you hypermobile? No. Sveno says, why are your limbs always breaking? I have a Quest Pro and it's not the best at being professional. It's keeping me on my toes. It's very pro at that. I'm at a new job. I have no clue what's going on and there's no one around to help. Well, that just means you need to start partying. Go nuts. Go wild. Go stupid. Go crazy. Ah. Solar Eclipse says, I'm excited for Wednesday. Ah, me too. I can't wait. My goodness, my hand's not coming back awake. I need to reset it now. Which means I might fall asleep for a second. Sveno says, I just saw the image of you in random in the top left with your old avatar. That brings back memories. I actually still use almost all of my... Oh, look at the stars. Where'd those come from? That was cool. Guys, there's a Pokemon over there. I don't know which one that is. It's called a Pincurchin. Grab it. Get it. Exclamation point Pokecatch in the chat. Oh, that's cool. Solar says, I'm mostly excited for Wednesday because the 18th is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday to you. I probably won't be streaming that day, so happy early birthday to you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Yeah, there you go. Sveno says, speaking of Wednesday, how janky was our little dance yesterday? Throws a cheaty ball at Hayo. Hey, I'm having enough issues with my hand falling asleep in front of me here. Give me a break. I don't think our dance was all that bad, Sveno. I think it was fine. I still have to put the video together. I usually do it on the morning of Wednesday, and that's when I put the video together. I've been thinking about doing the video creation on Tuesday because what we want to do in the SPF, at least has been the idea for a little bit, is the people who are boosting the SPF Discord server will get like the Huawei Wednesday video a day in advance. But that hasn't come to fruition just yet. So right now I'm just making it on Wednesday. Zeno says, no, are you sure about mine? It was a bit crazy. I mean, that doesn't matter too much. That's pretty cool. You caught it? What'd you catch? Oh, that means that you just... Hold on, I need to fix my hand here. It's been asleep for a while. Oh, hello. Oh, you're over there. Here, I'll just turn this way. Hey, the controller's off. Hey, Pinky. Pinky and the brain. The Pinky and the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. That makes no sense to you guys, but... old cartoons, love it. How you doing today, Pinky? Did I get my hand back? It's still sleeping. Hey, I think it's coming back. Let's see, come on. Come on. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Hey, look at that. We got our hands back. That took forever. Hi, Malarian. How you doing, Bean? It's going wonderful. I'm having like a really good day today. Like for some reason, my mood is just way up here. You know, I've just been on like Twitter and Blue Sky and just trying my best to just cheer people up and stuff. Cause I'm just like, I'm in a good mood. I'm going to share this. So I've been having a really good day so far. Venom says, I feel like I recognize that. Maybe Terraria or something. No, it's an old cartoon from like the 90s. White Wolf says, I know the Pinky and the Brain. Heck yeah. It's always kind of weird. You always think about it. One is a genius and the other's insane. Pinky is to be the one that is insane, or at least you think he's insane. But who's the genius? Because the one who wants to take over the world never can, right? But the one who's like always saving their butts and stuff is Pinky, the one who everyone thinks is the idiot, but he's actually really, if you think about it, he's doing the right thing. So who's the genius and who's the insane one? You know? Malarian says, I'm tired. Been a bit busy at work. Ah, are you still at work right now? Okay, let me do this really quick, because, okay, the camera's over there, but my vision's this way. Wow. Excuse you. Stop being mean. Okay, let me move this around. Float. Wait, what? Hold the phone. Move this over here. This is hey there, Alapex. Oh, crap. Sorry. I didn't mean to call your name out. You didn't say hi yet. I just wanted to say hi. I saw your name. I was like, oh, I haven't said hi to you yet. Sorry for like being super close in your face and stuff. I'm kind of like, oh my gosh. No way. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta put the camera away. God, so who did that? It doesn't say. It just says new gift. Oh, I'm like worried now. Why didn't it say? I think maybe it was like an anonymous one, but somebody just gave me cookies. I got cookies. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, whoever did that. Yeah, I'm gonna have cookies. I'm gonna have to like. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little thingy. My camera's in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'll make a redeem, and then you can like gift me cookies during stream. That'd be so cool. Yeah. Thank you. Famuas, I wish I knew who did that though. Can you? Oh, was it you, Alapex? Alapex also got me noodles. Nissan noodles and stuff. They're really tasty. I've had a few of them already. I can't do those on stream because those actually require a fair bit of setup to do. But they're really tasty. I've been getting nice little treats for lunch. I really appreciate that, Alapex. Thank you so much. Hold on. Hugs. Yeah. I keep trying to go through like Amazon and stuff and finding like really cheap little snacks and stuff. I know it's not exactly the most cost effective, because the website Throne, right, takes like a little chunk of change to support their site and stuff. So it's not like super cheap or anything, but it's like the safest way to do it, you know, when you're online and stuff. But I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get cookies, guys. I'm gonna get cookies. That's so cool. Like I get a kick out of that. You know how the people do like the donations and stuff like that? You can, yeah. Captain says, can I have a pat? Ah. Thank you. But like I like that kind of stuff. I'm getting cookies. Like, how cool is that? I'm getting cookies. Eee. Oh, Ben. Sleepy Manual, thank you. Thank you for the follow. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Twitch still says you're on 499 subs. You might have to update, refresh your stream, but it is at 500 now. We hit a milestone. So many cool things are happening today. Like I said, I'm like in a really good mood today, and just like everything feels right today. This is fun. Malarian, I hope you get a good rest tonight. Alapex says, I buy the big box at Costco from time to time. Heck yeah. And like Biscoff cookies, like I was like going through, like they're not like super sweet or anything. They're probably actually really good for dipping in coffee, I would think. They're not super sweet. They're not like loaded with calories and stuff. Dude, Big Smoke? Stellar, look, it's Big Smoke. Hey, Big Smoke, how's it going, dude? Welcome on through. It's been a while since I've seen you. I just got cookies. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Sveno says Big Smoke started off with Smoker's Lung. No, that's like a Big Smoke's thing. I'd like to say maybe he was a streamer at some point. I can only imagine with how he interacts with things and stuff like that. He has the perfect like way of acting to be super entertaining, I would think, for streaming and stuff. But that noise that they make is one of the things that they do a lot, especially even in our VCs that we get into sometimes. Skibidi toilet? Oh, yeah. Oh. I can't even do it. I can't even do it right. It's so funny though. Altex says they are really good with coffee. I want to make a tiramisu type dessert with Biscoff at some point. I just have to not eat them first. Yeah, I can't wait. I don't think I've ever had them before. I'm really excited to give them a go. I'm pretty sure I'll like them though. What is the animal? This is called an avali. This is a space raptor, a fluffy space raptor. Sveno says, "Go Joe! Thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay." Sveno says, "Okay, I need to stop procrastinating. I'll catch you later." All right, Sveno. Have yourself a good one. Thanks for stopping in today. Hey, Gojo. Welcome on through. I hope you're having a great Monday. Sveno says, also, if you haven't had it before, you need to try making pavlova. I've heard about that before. I've never had it, though. Big Smoke says, you changed up all the GUI stuff on the stream. I've changed it a couple times since you've been last year. I'm trying to find my ideal thing right now. I don't think this is going to be the end of it. I think there's going to be a couple more changes. I'm not sure. Before I go, join Hio's Discord. Exclamation point chat. Yeah. Want to talk off stream? It's super simple at the moment, but we have a Discord over here, and there's the link. Gojo says, I have. Thank you. Ah, that's awesome. Big Smoke says, looks pretty. Really? Well, I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep like the colors kind of like muted and chill. I'm not trying to do the high energy stuff anymore. I'm still kind of high, especially today, but I mean, I'm still kind of high energy, but the music is a little bit lower, a little bit slower, a little bit more chill. It's like we're in a, that reminds me, I was going to say, it's like we're in a coffee shop right now. We're just kind of like relaxing. And I got coffee over here because I got a coffee maker in here now. Yum. Uh-oh. Something happened. TikTok got mad. What happened? Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. What did you do? Uh-oh. Yeah, TikTok is an interesting place. Sometimes you can have like really fun conversations over there. And then other times, like, you just get smacked with tons of trolls. TikTok is fun though. If you have a good day, you can like get absolutely bombarded by a viewership of like 200 people out of the blue, and then the chat will go absolutely nuts for a little bit, and then it'll all calm back down again. It's really fun. I can't read your name because it's all squares for me, but it says, what is the green bird's name? The green bird, there's two of them that are sort of green. This one right here that you see now, that is Peach. She's the female in there. And then there's another green one that's like really green. And his name is Taco. And Peach and Taco are lovebirds. Well, they're parakeets or budgies, budgerguards. See you, bro. Thanks for hitting that follow button. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. But they're lovebirds. They'll actually go in there and they'll feed each other food and stuff. And then there's two blue ones in there. There's one that's a lighter blue, and his name is Slushy. And then there's one that's got some deeper blue in him. He used to be all white, but now he's got some deeper blues in him. And his name is Mayonnaise. Seal Bro says, boop. Hey, what? You want to do the boop? I'll go do the boop. Oh, it doesn't have the booper on it. I forgot about that. Hold on a second. That's not cool. I forgot about that. So this is the one that I'm trying to use now, because this one actually transfers the face tracking to Questies. So like Quest users and Vive standalone headset users can see the face tracking and stuff. The other one doesn't have it, but I did never put the booper on this one. So I gotta, the lighting's different on this one. That is so weird. That is so weird. That makes me wonder then. The shader must be different too. Oh, hold on a second. Let me move over here. Oh, the shading on this one is so much better. Wow. Cornball? Are you calling me a snack? Excuse me. Vilmer says, yo man, hey, how's it going? I am a Cheeto after all. I like the light though. Big Smoke says, yeah, doesn't the Quest use a different shade or something? Well, yes, but I'm on PC technically right now. I am using the headset as a PC VR headset at the moment, so it shouldn't necessarily matter. I think the reason that was happening is I've been trying to be really efficient with my avatars, because I really care about other people's experiences while we're in VR as well. So like I try to make my avatars as light as I possibly can, so that I don't cause a lag for people. I'm still working on it for the Quest side, because it's still very poor for the Quest side. But I've also been doing it for the PC side as well. And I've even gotten some of my avatars to be good rated, which is really cool. But to do that, I have to get rid of the special shaders that the avatars use. And this one's got its own custom one. And I think this one right here is using the custom one, which arguably does look a lot better. Malarian says, which bird is the most trouble? I'm sorry that I'm falling behind there. The one that's the most trouble is Mayonnaise, the mostly white but darker blue colored one. He likes to chase everyone around because he's the youngest in there right now. And he just wants to play. But all the other birds are like older and they don't want to play. Not all the time anyway. Malarian said, I saw a very naughty bird today when I was eating lunch. Uh-oh. What's that mean? Where the... Wow. Excuse you. Wow. Big Smoke. Stinky. Stinky. Big Smoke says, fair point. Been a while since I played with avatars and 100% not coming back to it. It can be annoying if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, it's seagulls. Yeah, seagulls do that. Seagulls do that. Malarian says the seagull came down and swiped a bagel out of someone's hand while they were eating. They do that with a lot of stuff. If you're not careful and you're like by water, seagulls will be all over the place and they will absolutely steal. They don't just like slowly make the move. They'll be like way up there in the air and they'll dive bomb and grab it right out of your hand. They're so quick. Gotta be careful. Those birds, man, they're troublemakers. Gotta remember, birds are like raptors. They're pretty smart. Unless you're a pigeon. Pigeons are kind of funny. Pigeons don't always make the best decisions. Pigeons are pretty cute, though. I love the sounds they make. And the fact that, like pigeons, I think it's pigeons. Why are you in... where is it? There. By the way, guys, don't forget, if you're on Twitch, you can do a cast and you can feed me fish. Exclamation point cast in the chat, and you'll go and try and catch a fish. Millennium says you wouldn't do something like that now, would you, Cheaty? No. Even if it was a fish, I would behave myself. Now, whenever you guys do this over here, that you're catching it for me because it's my stream, you know. So that's for me right there. Uh-oh, what do we got? A fish cracker? Delicious. I can't wait for the cookies, though. Oh, I can't wait for the cookies. The really cool thing about the... Hold on, what time is it? The time... Where's my clock? There it is. Okay, so it's a little late. So that means that the cookies will probably get here tomorrow. It's really cool because when it comes from Amazon, it's like it shows up on the stream and it's here within the next day. It's so cool. I definitely need to make like a... I need to do something about that. I need to like make it like a special, I don't know, Discord thing or something for you guys who do that. Sugar! I love the name. That's a great name for an Avali. Sugar the Avali. Oh, that's an adorable name. I love it so much. Hi, Kit. Welcome on in. Skibbity. Your mom? Skibbity? Yeah? Your mom? Mm-hmm. Hi! Hi. How you doing today, kid? How was your Monday going today? Yeah. Your mom. Yeah. Hatu. I think that's Hatu Angel. Thank you very much for hitting that follow button. You're awesome, Bean. Thank you so much. Enjoy your stay. Alapec says, I miss next day shipping on Amazon. The Amazon trucks are banned here. What? I understand why, but I do miss overnight or same day ship. They're banned? Do you mind me asking where in the world you are? Are you in the US? I can't imagine they would ban them. I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. Yeah, we actually have like 2 Amazon hubs over here. So like there are times I can order something at like 10 a.m. in the morning and have it here by 1 p.m. It is it's insane how fast they can ship things over here. Kit says, how's it going, cute little Awawi? It's going wonderful today. Thank you so much for asking. I'm having like a kind of like strangely a really good day today. Like the past couple of days have kind of been not bad, but they've been kind of you know. And then this morning, like I woke up really early at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and then I was up until 5, and then I was able to finally get myself back to sleep again. And then I woke up at 8, and I felt amazing. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna share this with the world. I'm gonna yeah. And like cool things are happening today too. Over on Blue Sky, we hit the milestone of 800 followers over there, which is really cool because we kind of had to restart over there I didn't swap from Twitter. I'm still on Twitter, but I'm like making a slow movement over to Blue Sky. And then over here, we hit 500 followers today, which is really cool. And that's just a number, but that's still really cool. That's a lot of people. Skibbity trucks, yeah. Had any fish? I'm taking a break from my C# studies. Nice. Fluffy Darker Prince Ralsei. Wow, that's a name. Thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome, Bean. Alapec says, yep, they banned them to promote local shopping in northern Alabama. Is that Alabama? Interesting. The only problem with that is that because I tried to do that, right? They want to promote local shopping. I actually stopped, or like at least I tried to stop shopping at Amazon, and I wanted to start shopping at places like well, just the local shops. Like I do a lot of. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, we. Oh, what is that? It's like special little thingies. Please don't do that. I can't read the chat when you do that. I greatly appreciate it. No, don't copy paste. Okay. Where is it? I think that does it. Hey there, Marshall. Welcome on through. How you doing today? That ought to do it. There we go. Guys, if you're over on TikTok, you can now grab the coins. It's !Chet in the chat. Yeah. I forget what we were talking about. Oh, the Amazon trucks. Yeah, I did try to go to the local shopping experience and stuff like that. Like, I wanted to buy a special. This is what kind of like really irritated me about it, though. I wanted to buy this special little part for my computer. Right. All it was a 2 Molex, if you know what that is. It's two old computer power ports to a 6-pin GPU connector, because I wanted to put a new GPU into my computer, but the power supply was relatively old, and I had to get an adapter. Well, I looked it up on Amazon just to do some price checking and stuff like that, and it was like $5.99 for this part with free shipping. Well, not free shipping, but if I had Amazon Prime, which I do, because it also helps me with Twitch and stuff, which is really cool. So it was $5.99. I was like, you know what though? I'm gonna go shop local. So I went to a couple different shops, and all the shops said you should go to this place, because the other shops were just repair places. So they said go to this place over here. So I went to that place, and it seemed to be the only shop in the local area that would do this kind of stuff or have that product.
Fish, thank you.
Delicious, thank you. But the guy wanted to charge me $30 for this part, and all it was a little adapter to go between old power connectors to this thing. I was like, I cannot justify paying $30. And the thing is that it was used. The thing was used as well. He just went through a box of knickknacks that he had and said, hey, I've got the part right here. I'll charge you $30 for it. I'm like, my guy, like, I can't justify that. It's $5.99 on Amazon. You got to help me here. And he's like, nope, it's $30. I'm like, all right, well, you lost my business then. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I just got back from swimming and it was great. That's awesome. I forget I think you have like your real name on Twitter. I don't want to like say that on stream, but that's really cool. I'm glad you enjoyed your swimming. Alapec says, yeah, Alabama, right? Just moved here a few months ago, and everything takes like 3 days or so to get here, despite 2 warehouses near me and a population of 230k people. That's a lot of people. Is that 230k for the whole state or just your area? That's interesting, because you would think that they would still be able to, like, because what they do also over here, if you order things like really close to the shipping time, they don't ship them in the trucks. They actually have people like me or you, people can actually sign up and be the little miniature delivery drivers, and they ship things really quickly. I wonder if they still do that though. That'd be pretty cool. Hi, Cheaty Bird. Hi. Says hi. my friend. Hi, how's it going? Kit says that sounds like a local guy here, a real piece of work. I would love to support him. I would, but I can't justify paying that much for a part that's not worth anywhere near that. Like maybe if he had to like have it shipped or something, I could understand maybe it being $30. But if it's just a used piece from a junk drawer, I don't know. I just can't do it. And I keep finding that to be a thing for the local shops and stuff. Unless you go to like a yard sale or something, then you get a good deal. But if you're gonna charge me a not a convenience fee, but like a fancy fee. Like you got to be competitive, you know, like a little bit. Like you can still be more expensive. I don't mind spending a little bit more if I'm shopping local, but don't make it prohibitively expensive. Like that's kind of silly. Alapec says it's just a county. So I used to shop a lot on eBay, so I was totally used to like 7-day shipping sometimes, depending on, because a lot of stuff that I was always buying was always coming from like California for some reason. I don't know why, but it came from California a lot, and I'm in Ohio, so it basically has to go across the entire US to get to me. So I was used to the 7-day shipping. It was always fun because like you just spend the next 7 days like periodically. Oh, I just forgot something. I might have to check eBay actually. What time is it? It should still be good. Okay, I'm actually bidding on a VR headset right now. I know I have a lot. I want more. This one's a Vive headset, but it's got the base stations. I want the base stations basically, but because it's a whole kit, people aren't really bidding on it. So like I'm gonna try and snatch that and get the base station so I can get full, like proper full body tracking instead of my janky stuff I've been using for years. Finally get on the level of professional streamers. Look at me go. Mercel, yo bud, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing? White Wolf says, I never shop much at all, just live with what I have. I mean, you gotta go shopping. You gotta go grocery shopping. I even buy some groceries. Not a whole lot, but some groceries from Amazon. Cade says, hi, hello. Hi, Cade. How you doing, Bean? Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. How was your weekend? Oh, I should totally have like a command for that. Lurk. That'd be fun. White Wolf says, just hunt for my food. Or sometimes, like me, your food just comes to you. Mercel says, pretty good. Trying not to die in laughter. Oh, why? What's going on? What kind of joke? Who's telling jokes? Share a joke with us. Kate says, me not die. Well, hey, not dying is a good thing. I like it when people are alive. Who's this? Alapix says, no, Cheaty. Cookies are not food, they're a treat. But they're tasty, though. You can't tell me no. You can't tell me no. I'm going to be hungry for like lunch or something like that, and somebody on stream is going to gift me a cookie, and that's going to be my lunch. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I had a proper lunch today. I didn't have breakfast though. I was a bad bird with that one. I didn't have breakfast. But I did have lunch. And it was a healthy lunch. It was rice, collard greens, and a turkey tail. Which sounds really weird. But it's actually really tasty if you've never had it. So don't knock it till you try it. They're also really cheap too. Like it's like I don't know. It's just really good. It's so good. And Smiley made it too, so it's like even better. All right, let's see over here. Who's on the like leaderboard today? We got Nico in first place with 1,000 likes. Hio Cheaty Bird in second with 412. Sugar Leah Volley, I still love that name, with 263. Seal Bro with 200, and Nova Avali with 201. Check the Discord. Can I do that really quick? Oh, Discord's not even running. That's weird. Hio said they didn't want to add any more channels because they'd be hard to moderate since they're not always on. I think if they wanted to add more, you would be a great mod. Basically doing it already for other servers. Who is that? Is that Zayden? There's a couple. I can't see the names right now because the it's in streamer mode. Hio Cheaty Bird. Whoa, you're like zooming. Wow, look at you go. You're like zooming through space and time. That's pretty. If you're over on TikTok, you can grab these coins to be on the leaderboard over here for points. Exclamation point get in the chat. Uh-oh. Here goes Mercil. He's gonna grab them all. Gotta grab them all, gotta grab them all, yeah. Gotta grab them all, gotta grab them all, yeah. I'm seeing some names down here on the board down here. Don't forget to say hi so I can say hi to you. I know you guys like to lurk and stuff, and I really appreciate that. I'm glad to be a voice in the background of your workday. I really appreciate having you here today. You guys are awesome. No, Cheaty, cookies are not food. Yes, they are. Prove me wrong. I don't know if they celebrate at the same time over on the other side of the world, but over here in the US, Father's Day was just recently. Did anybody celebrate that with their father? Or somebody that they maybe consider their dad? White Wolf says, my day is almost over. I go back into my den soon. Are you at work right now? White Wolf, are you at work? I would think by now, because it's almost 4 o'clock for me right now. Oh, hold on. Battery check. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, we're doing so good. Man, so many cool things are happening today. Wow. All the stars are aligning from my brain today. Just all the good things. Oh my gosh, such a good day. Wow, wow, wow. White Wolf says it's 10 p.m. for me, so I'm home a few hours ago. Nice. And when you say you're gonna, excuse me, when you say you're gonna go back to your den, does that mean you're gonna go into VR and kind of hang out and stuff? Is that what that means? I'm confused. I'm confused. Let's move around a little bit. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, here. Let's have a nice little picnic with these guys. Hold on, can you see the? Yeah, well, we'll just do this. Mean I'm tired and I will go to bed. I see. Okay. I would say bed sounds wonderful right now, but I'm actually so high energy. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to contain myself. Wow. Wow. You guys ever just have like a really good day? Yeah. You guys ever just kind of like, you wake up and just everything just kind of feels right? You know? That's me today. Wow. Hold on, let's calibrate. Ready to calibrate? Oh my gosh, look at my pupils. They're huge. Uh-oh. I broke it. What happened? Oh, no. Oh well. I was going to say everything was going great for me today, but my full body decided to take a poop. This is why I want to get those base stations, so I can like stop messing with this. We'll just turn the full body off. There we go. White Wolf says, it was a long time ago that happened to me. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope one of these days you get one of those days that you just wake up and you feel great. But, like, don't forget to also, like, keep... I mean, I know you don't have to do this. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what to look for and stuff, but there's been a couple people today that have been kind of, like, down in the dumps a little bit today. And sometimes it's just because that they're looking at things from the wrong perspective. They're looking at, like, for instance, one person today was... they've left Twitter. They didn't delete their account, but they left Twitter, right? But then they, for some reason, went to go check up on Twitter, and they saw that their friends that they kind of lost contact with, not necessarily lost contact, but they they started losing contact with them. They weren't talking to them as much anymore. And they saw them over on Twitter, and they were just having a fantastic time, and their follower numbers were really high, and their like numbers on their posts were really high. And then this person got kind of like sad, because it's like, I don't get that much. I had to remind them that numbers are not important. Numbers are very much not important, especially with Twitter. But numbers aren't important. You should always just focus on having fun and the connections that you make while you're having that fun. And this person definitely has, I would say, not quantity of people, but they have quality people who follow and interact with them and have fun and like them as a friend. And I'm sure some of them even love them as a friend as well. Platonically, of course. And I'm like, you have what you need. You don't need more. You have exactly what you need. You should definitely be happy for that. Just because those people over there have a big number doesn't mean that you're any less. So I had to remind them of that. Especially with Twitter, because you can get like tons and tons of followers on Twitter, like you can over on TikTok as well. The numbers on TikTok look big for a lot of creators over there. I see TikTok as like just a place to share your stuff. The numbers mean nothing from there though, because you'll have tons of people coming through that you have no idea who they are, because it's just your channels get blasted with viewership from random places, and then you never see them again. So again, it comes back to the whole quality versus quantity thing. You want connections. You want people that you can connect with. You don't want just numbers. That's not fun. If you make it all about numbers, you're not going to have a good time. I am having trouble with phlegm today. Sorry about that. Well, my blue sky is getting more active again. Did some photos lately that I can post. White Wolf, don't forget, like tag. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Testing. Ah, that's so much better. There we go. I got it. My blue sky is getting. Oh, don't forget hashtags and stuff. Like hashtag furry and hashtag wolf because you're a wolf, right? Hashtag VR chat, hashtag photography, stuff like that. White Wolf says I have my tags. Don't worry. Okay, I gotcha. It's like the blue sky and Mastodon really like hashtags. It definitely helps you be visible over there. If you use hashtags or links or certain words over on Twitter, they'll actually deboost the crap out of your post. So some people can get away with it. I don't know how that exactly works, but if like for instance, I have tried putting the same exact post over on Twitter and then where I put the hashtags in. So I actually have to like change it up a little bit when I post on Twitter versus Blue Sky or Mastodon. Because if I post exactly the same thing with the hashtags and links and ats to certain people, Twitter will actually not do anything. It'll actually be really bad over there. Gotta be careful with that. Twitter's weird. Twitter's a really weird place, especially right now. Xeon says it's a cutie. Oh, it's you. Yeah, it's you. You're the cutie. Wow. Look at these cutie birds over here. Gatadis, you cute. Did I miss Gatadis? Ah, I see. Yeah. I also started like branching out more into the Avali community recently. I've been trying to like I wouldn't say make friends. I just want to I want to be like a positive thing in the community. I'm already there. I think I can be seen as a positive thing, which I'd really appreciate. But I'm just like not with, I guess, I don't know, like the Blue Sky community and stuff. Oh, the Avalican are doing a thing. That's nice. So I want to like reach out to them and be part of that and stuff. And the Avali community is so cool. I know that might sound because like I've gotten yelled at actually about that before, saying that I like the Avali community and it's like a really positive thing for me is to be in this bird community and stuff. I've gotten yelled at for that before. And I don't know why. They were just so negative about it. But I really appreciate the Avali community. I don't care if people don't like that. I love the Avali community. They're so cool. Of course, you'll always have the bad apples in any community, you know. I don't know if maybe that's what that person's thing was. But I have really only seen a vast majority of Avali just being positive forces. I just appreciate that so much. There's so much negativity out there these days. It's so nice and refreshing. And they're all just these. The majority of them are like really short. I know that might sound weird. I'm short too, so it makes perfect sense. But like they're all short. They're all fluffy. They have 4 big ears, which I really like. I don't know what that is. I just love the fact that these characters have enormous flappers. Oh, look at these things. I love that so much. Oh, look, they got the wings. Like I could make a little tent for people. If I was taller, anyway. I can make little tents. I can wrap my wings around people. It's so much fun. Ah. Wow, I talk a lot. I apologize. I'm just in a good mood. I can't stop talking. White Wolf says, I'm happy with my group I have. Yeah, your group's pretty cool too. I like going to your Cozy Beans group as well. I don't know if that's what you mean, but that Cozy Beans group is pretty cool. Like I went there for the first time and they kind of just welcomed me in. They made funny jokes, of course, as they do against the volley, but you know, that's how it goes, and I have no problem with that. I think it's fun. Like, oh, you're a chicken nugget. I'm like, yes, I'm a chicken nugget. It's kind of funny because I'm even colored as one too. I mean, I'm like the color of a chicken nugget, and I'm tiny. Alapec says, I too am short, but not enough ollies, sadly. Well, that's totally cool. Our group that we have, the Spacebird Federation, it was created with a volley in mind. However, we have basically all different kinds of creatures and fun things joining us and having fun. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing. I'm not one of those people that said, and this is a thing. Some people do this. It's like, if you're not enough follower, you can't be here. No, not at all. Variety, diversity, fun. I love seeing all different colors and fluffs and tails and ears and all kinds of things. It's so much fun. Hey, what's shaking, bacon? I'm sorry, I'm not an oink oink. I'm a bird. Just kidding. Hi, how's it going? Welcome on in. White Wolf says, I mean, we're mostly wolves and Nova beasts there. Yeah, I try to shake it up a little bit. It's like, hey, let's bring a little bird in here. Yeah. Let me guess your. Let me see if I can figure out your name here real quick. Frozen. There we go. Frozen says, let me, because it's kind of hard to read it in this font over here. Let me guess, you're a Twitch streamer? I'm on all the things. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. And if you're on TikTok, you can grab these coins right now. That's !get in the chat to get a chance to be on our leaderboard over here. Or you can also hit the like button. Right now, the number to be in 5th place is 201 likes. Frozen Flames. All right, that's awesome. Whoa. 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 Oh, you got the cable. Very nice. Hold on a second. What is this? How do you do this? Oh, well, that wasn't there before. There we go, I think. Anyway. Wow. I'm not entirely sure how that the thing is with that over there. This. Hey, can I have my hands? There it is. I'm not sure what that is. That is the second person that came through here doing that. I'm not sure what that means. Hey, we have a new person coming through. What time is it? Oh, I gotta check my battery. Battery time. Ooh, it's dead. Okay, cool. Let's replace that. Whoop. Hi, excuse me. My batteries are over there. I need to go right there, and you're in the way. So can I have my battery, please? My Quest Pro is really bad at having battery life, so I need to, like, you know, have an external battery, keep the headset charged. Hi Frostbite, how's it going, Bean? Welcome on through. Get your batteries charged. I know. All right, hold on. Let me. I think I can just go like this. Oh, there we go. I'll move you over here, and then I'll grab my battery. Uh-oh. Excuse me. There we go. Hi, Frostbite. Frostbite, do you still stream? Out of curiosity? It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Or start of your week, anyway. No. You opening the door scared me. Battery powered Avali. The future. Yeah, I bought my my Quest headset used, and the battery has like, for the past 2 years, been basically on half of its battery life. It used to be that I would charge it to 100%, and then it would slowly, over the course of about an hour and maybe 20 minutes, go down to 50, and then once it got down to 50%, it would suddenly just go 40, 30, 20, 10, dead in a matter of about 2 minutes. It's somehow gotten a little better over time, but it still doesn't last. I think it's supposed to last for like two to 2.5 hours. It doesn't get that anymore. Vulpix, wow! Thanks for hitting that follow button. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Frostbite says, sometimes I'm thinking of streaming again with Chocolate Doom or some other game. Ah, cool. I don't know any of those games, but that sounds like fun. Chocolate Doom. Is that like the like a Doom replacement or something? Frostbite says, thinking of getting the Meta Quest 3S. I've actually got a Quest 3. I use this headset though because this is the Quest Pro. This one has eye and face tracking, and that's why I use it. It's got an incredible amount of issues that I've been. I mean, I'm not the only one experiencing them. It's other people, well, just all over. Their updates have been really kind of breaking the headset. I'm having to do a lot of compromises just to get it to function correctly. But it's actually recently. I mean, I still have disconnects on the controllers, and sometimes they'll disconnect for indefinitely until I reset them. But it's actually been like working really well. My vision is much blurrier now, because you can't stream in high quality. Because it's what happens is if you stream in high quality to the headset, it overloads the CPU in the Quest headset because it's actually getting much older now, and then it can't keep up with the controllers because there's a lot of data coming from these, and it gets confused, and then the controllers disconnect, and then sometimes it does all kinds of weird, goofy things. But I've just basically lowered the throughput. I've made it blurrier, and it's been being nice. And I will take that. That's called a win in my book. It's working. Yeah, because like the other option to this is to go and buy one of those newer Vive headsets. And that's like $1,200 to do that, and I don't want to do that right now. I mean, I could buy it used on eBay, but I bought this headset used on eBay, and I kind of got a little bit in the butt with that. So I gotta be careful. But I have a Quest 3, and I'm hoping that maybe at some point somebody will come out with a face rig thing for it that'll allow me to use eye and face tracking with it. There's already Project Babel. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before, but it's basically like a Vive facial tracker, except open source and insanely cheaper. Because the Vive facial tracker, if you go and try to look that up on eBay right now, it's like $800 for one of those. For some reason, they're unobtainium right now. White Wolf says, I'm waiting for the Index 2. See, that one's they're projecting that to also be $1,200. Although if I were to get that, I mean, I would hope that it has eye and face tracking. Nom's wires? No, don't. Luckily for me, all my stuff is wireless, so you can't eat my wires. Ha! Nice try, Asako. Nice try. You might have taken down Plurality for 6 hours, but you're not taking my stream down. I've got it covered. Yeah. Frostbite says if I had money, I'd get the Quest 3S. The Quest 3S, if you're going to use it in standalone mode, I mean, not to mention it's also only $299 in the States anyway, which is like a great price if you just want to get into VR and don't even have like a computer to play games on. The Quest 3S is a great headset. I just personally don't like the optics. The Fresnel lenses are a little going from the Fresnel lenses to these pancake lenses of this headset and then also the Quest 3. It's a world of a difference. Mine is all blurry at the same time because I suck at seeing. I have tried getting good. It didn't work. Aw, poor Bean. If you didn't know Alapex, depending on the headsets you have, either the Quest 3 or 3S, they used to have them for the Quest 2, but I don't think you can get them anymore. But they make inserts, prescription glasses inserts for the lenses. So you can get your prescription, and then they just clip on to the lenses. And theoretically, it's like wearing a pair of glasses on the inside of the headset, except you're not going to scratch your glasses or scratch the headset lenses. And it's also like takes up a lot less space, and you don't have to worry about the eyeglasses like messing with your hearing and all of that stuff that comes along with doing that. There's options. I don't know how expensive it is because I was thinking about doing it for Smiley because he wears glasses, and I'd like for him to have like clear vision in VR. He says it's fine in VR for him. Asako says, "Hey, that was not me. Are you sure? Are you sure? You seem like quite the Avali that would nibble some spaghetti wires behind there. Are you sure?" Solar Eclipse says, "I've been gone for about an hour now, and it took me that long to draw my clown OC." Ah, cool. Out of curiosity, Solar Eclipse, have you ever heard of clowncore before? It's a type of music. Clowncore. That's a pretty fun. It's not necessarily my normal style of music that I like to listen to, but I really do enjoy it from time to time. It's a lot of fun to listen to. Frostbite says, "Hayo, is the world you're in resource heavy?" I would definitely say yes, it is. It's actually, what am I getting right now? I'm only getting about 35 FPS in here, and I have a 3060 12 gig in my computer. Solar Eclipse says, "Yeah, I have. I was actually listening to it when I was drawing my clown OC." Ah, that's awesome. Alpec says, "I have the Vive Cosmos Elite. I wear my glasses with it, but it doesn't work great since I got really bad astigmatism." Thanks, Mom. Oh, you know, I should probably check up because it is 4:22 right now. I technically shouldn't be streaming right now. The Vive Cosmos Elite. I was kind of interested in that one. The Vive Cosmos Elite, if I remember correctly, was one of those headsets that was like, it was a hybrid headset. It was like it had the ability to be not standalone, but you didn't need base stations to use it. But you could turn it into a base station headset by putting a cover on the headset, and then it would. Oh, it's the music doing that. Okay, I thought someone was pounding outside. You could put a faceplate on it that would make it turn into a base station thing, and then you could use it with full body tracking and all that stuff. The controllers were really weird though, for like going from what are they called, the Vive wands, which I've always been interested in those because no stick drift, which is kind of cool to think about because like that's a problem for almost every other headset out there, even the Index. Well, maybe not all of them, but I know it was an issue. But I was interested in the Cosmos Elite because I'd love to. I've been collecting VR headsets for a while. I've never branched out of the Meta side of stuff though, or the Oculus stuff yet. Just because the Oculus stuff is just so freaking cheap on the used market. It's so cheap. You can buy a used. I think I put together a Quest 2 set. I have two. No, I have technically I have 3 Quest 2s. The one that I bought originally years ago, I gave that one to Smiley because that one is like, wow, excuse you, Frostbite. Wow. Wow. It's that bird. Is that Jer? Is that Jer? Jer. Hi. You're also an orange bird. Guys, did you know that Jer's an orange bird? You should give them a hug. You should give them a hug. They're orange. Orange is cool. Actually, it's kind of like more like a warm color. But besides the fact they're cool, they're right there. Alapec says, yeah, I have the base stations in all the full body. Despite distance being blurry, I still have fun with it. What's the brain fart? Wah. Melon noises. Whoa. Hey, Solar Eclipse, thanks for the share. Well, I'm waiting for Zapdos to move over so I can read that. I see it from the desktop here, so I have to wait for Asako to move over. There we go. I used to be a regular orange. Then when I had a redesign done, the artist I worked with aimed for sunset feel. Ah, that's awesome. Aw, your guys' poor parents. Thanks, Mom. And they're like, what did I do? I'm guessing it's like a hereditary thing. I got kind of lucky. I don't have necessarily the best vision. The things that are further away are kind of blurry. Not necessarily blurry. It's how do you say? Like I can still legally drive. I can still see signs pretty far away. But if I try and focus on something that's far away, I can't necessarily see it that clearly. While other people complain, like I can see it just fine. Look, like, we were looking for somebody at a football stadium, and it's like they're right over there. And I'm like, where? I can't see them. It's all blurry. Wow. Asako says, you gave me potato vision. That's what you did. Potato vision. I mean, if it makes it any different in VR, I basically have potato vision. I don't know what resolution I'm reading at. But like some text sometimes, like for instance, this up here is pretty blurry for me. I almost can't read this up here. This 500 and all that up here, that's kind of blurry for me. That's not because of my vision. That's just because I don't know, the bit rate or something of my headset going wireless and stuff. It's just something I have to deal with. Whoa, Frostbite, what are you doing? Wow. Excuse you. You're not a duck. You're a fox. Make fox noises. Bark. Wait. Do foxes bark? I forget. I don't think they do. I should know this. I used to be a fox. To the Avali in the chat. Did you used to be a fox? I've noticed a lot of people who have become Avali used to be foxes at some point in the furry community, which I find really interesting. Because I was too. Asako says they scream. They do! They do. I remember hearing foxes for the first time. I thought a lady was dying. They scream so loud. Alapec says, though I will say, if you go with the HTC base stations, they do have the tendency to just die for no reason. I've had to replace both of mine after 2 to 3 years. Oh, well, I'm gonna be possibly grabbing. I'm gonna be possibly grabbing fairly older base stations than that, and they are the original HTC ones. So I guess we'll see. Yeah. Jer says, what about Avali? I was wondering if you are an Avali, did you used to be a fox before becoming an Avali? Or have you always been an Avali like Asako there? Hey, Renuki. I saw you there the whole time. I just didn't want to say hi to you until you said something first. That I don't like that because it shows at the bottom of the screen if people are here or not. I don't like to say hi to them until they say hi first because I don't want to make them uncomfortable. But I hope you're having a fantastic day, Ruknuki. Thanks for sticking around. Jer says, I was a rabbit for about 15 years. Wow. How long was I a fox for? Let's see. I think I became a fox in this is gonna really date me here. I think I became a fox in 2003, and I didn't drop it until 2019. So let's see. What is that? I think it was 2019. It was either 2018 or 2019 I dropped it, and then I became a brony for a little bit. Because of COVID. Yeah. Aw, that's wonderful. So many burbs to nom. Hey. You were a rabbit in 2004. I didn't drop it until late 2022 when I found out about Avali through VRC. What was it, Jer? What was it about Avali that like really got you connected with them? Did you kind of just see them and go, "Oh, that's cool," or like maybe in 2022 you found out about VR and you're like, I need to get like an avatar, and maybe Avali was your first option. I was gifted Cheety. They said, hey, do you like birds? And I said, yeah. So they gifted me a Diwali with all the colors the next day. And I was like, wow, I love it. Because I love big ears. I can't show it off because I don't have full body on right now, but I love big fluffy tails, and Avali have those. I didn't think I was going to like the wings too much, but these have really grown on me. I love these. Some people actually have options to turn these off. I can't do that. I love these wings. White Wolf says, I was there, Hiya, at your brony time. Yeah. Wings are amazing. Like, you can give people hugs and stuff and, like, just wrap them in feathers. Ah, it's so much fun. I love it so much. Like, I have to say, I probably, like, at least now, anyway, when I was younger, I really did connect with my old Foxo character that I had. But towards the end, I wasn't really there anymore. In fact, I wasn't necessarily, like, interacting with furries that much anymore. I was actually kind of, like, drifting away from it a little bit. I don't remember why. I think it was just because I wasn't really connecting with the Foxo character anymore. But then something happened, and I was like, oh, like a ton of things happened all at once. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a lot of chat. I might be missing some stuff. I don't know who this message was. If you could copy pasta that from the chat and then repost it after I read Jer's here. I had been in VRC before, and when I got back into it in 2022, I was trying to find a rabbit avatar, but none of them fit me. And my persona was already feeling stale. See, that's kind of what I was feeling with the Foxo. I was in a get-to-know-your-friends game world where you roll dice and read off a square, and someone was in a Diwali was running around, and I went, what is this cute little What is this cute little turd running around my ankles? I went and learned more and fell in love. See, if you were, I can assume like if you were like a bunny, right, or a rabbit, and then you see these ears, like you would just immediately fall in love with it. They're so cute. I think this is a Frostbite that was from earlier. If my PC was the potato or my all-in-one didn't suddenly die, I'd be using that nine-tailed crimson Nanachi again. But I still have Nanachi type characters saved up like that Steel Chi we saw one time in VRC. I think that was in the Avatar testing world. You brought them over. That was really cool. I like being like a gremlin character. It's so much, not necessarily. I think of Volley are just like the freaking most adorable thing. Yeah, see, I remember. Heck yeah, guys. There's a Minky over there. Oh, there's actually, yeah, there's a Minky over there. If you guys want to catch it, exclamation point PokeCatch in the chat for Twitch users. Jer says, I think what helped was the Kita was free and I already had Unity experience to try things out once I got out of the visitor status to make my own customized Abby. That is so cool. That is so cool. I kept the original Diwali for probably a year. I think. Was it a year? Because like I got into VR chat and I was like, whoa, I'm like a bird. Which is not necessarily what it is. We're technically raptors, but like I like to call them birds. It makes it cute for me. But the Diwali like really spoke to me. But like at the time, I didn't have anybody to hang out with, so I just went back to Gmod. And then this VR headset that I had just bought in 2021, I think it was, kind of just sat and collected dust as I continued to enjoy Gmod and the community that I had been a part of over there. But eventually the pony community started to fizzle out, as rightfully so. I mean, it's been around since 2006, and I think the Gen 4, I think it was called, kind of like went away. So like the followers of that kind of went away as well. Oh, nobody caught the Mankey. But then I was like, you know what? I haven't tried to get into the Avali community yet. So then I started like heavily interacting with all the like following all the Avalis on Twitter, or all the Avali on Twitter, and interacting with them and having fun. And then I started making comics, which I had never done before. So that was a new thing. But like the support of the Avali community was like freaking overwhelming. Like I was like, holy crap, these guys are like really cool. And I immediately fell in love. I was like, this is my new thing right here. I'm totally being a part of this. It was like, Jared, could you post your thing again? I was trying to get to that. I missed your message up there. But it's like, I fell in love with it. It was like experiencing the furry community all over again. It was so cool. Alapex says, I found out about Avali from Starbound and followed the lore rabbit hole and peek at the community from rafters. It's why your shorts caught my eye at first. I am a sucker for Sako. Excuse me. Unique creatures with deep lore. Oh, they have so much lore. There's like even like a book about learning about them. And when I first learned about that, what's their name? Todd. They were called Todd Avali for a little bit, but I think they're actually Todd. What are they now? Todd Husky? Was it Todd Husky or Todd Fox? But it's TODD, either Fox or Husky. And they made, they used to be known as Todd Avali for a little bit because they were like really into the whole Avali thing, and they had created an entire lore book for them. And I was like so enamored with that. I was like, whoa, they have like proper lore. They have like they know about their structure, how their body works, reasons for why their body works the way they do, their ability to communicate with each other, the reasons why, like they all the way down to like how these aren't what do they call them? Nostrils. These are just marks that are on the Avali. The Avali actually smells with their tongue, or not their tongue. How do I say? They're on the roof, and this Avali doesn't have it, but on the top of the roof of the mouth, there are little receptors up there. And what the Avali would do is they would stick out their tongue and then bring it back in, collecting the scent from the air around them. And then they would touch their tongue to the roof of their mouth, and that's how they would smell. And I thought that was like such a cool idea. That's basically what I think it's basically what a snake does. I think that's how they do it. But like that, it was such little tiny things that like made sense when you think about it. I was like, are they Todd the Raptor now? Because I know they're doing the Enola Raptors now. I know that. Which are really cool creatures as well. Todd the Raptor is the nickname they're going with currently. Yeah. Asako says, I learned they also have really bad eyesight without augments. The reason for that, how the joke is that Avali have like a single brain cell in these craniums of theirs. But actually they're in the original lore. I don't know if this Avali fully follows it. This Spear Avali here. But like the original Davali, their eyes were really big, but they weren't round. They were actually flat. And the problem with that is that they had really bad eyesight because of that. And the reason why their eyes are flat instead of round, so that they can rotate around and stuff like that and look around their space, is because their brain is like actually pretty big. It takes up almost the entire cavity of their head. It's kind of a cool thing. This one I don't think follows that. This one's more like a humanoid style kind of thing. So the eyes do move around. But if you ever notice on the original Davali, if you've ever had one, the eyes originally don't move at all. They're very stationary, and the Davali was designed to move their head around to look around. Yeah, we don't have. I can't do song requests because I stream to YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, and if I were to have any song available to people, I would get hit with copyright claims all the time, so I can't do that. Numix says, I'm thinking about making an Enola Raptor character as well. If they ever make a VR chat avatar for an Enola Raptor, I might look into that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Hey, Ignatia! How you doing, Bean? Good afternoon. Yes, I am recovering from being sick over the last 3 days. Aw, Bean, go get yourself some water. Make sure. Oh, I need to do that too, actually. It's been a while. I think there's actually a thing in the sound request thing. Could someone give me some water, please? I'm very thirsty. There should be a thing in the sound alerts thing. You can give me some water. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta water your birds, guys. Gotta water your birds. Yeah, I eventually upgraded the Davali as well, but that was when I got the face tracking and stuff, and that's why I can actually move the eyes around now. Numix says, there's a model around, but it hasn't been ported to VRC yet. Interesting. Where is it actually at right now? Hey, let's move around a little bit. Let's see, where are we gonna go? Here we go. Let's get a tree in the background. That's pretty cool. Asako says, I mean, my current revision of my avatar has audio link in it. Nice. Dirtail, Habwa, guys. Wow, if you guys didn't know, Dirtail is also a content. Sorry, I'm gonna shout you out now. Deal with it. If you don't like, by the way, if I shout you out and you don't want me to do that, please let me know. But if you guys didn't know, Dirtail is also a content creator over on the TikToks. If you guys want to check them out, they're right there in the chat. Dirtail. I believe you put in Dirtail onto Google, you can find all their socials. I like to advertise my friends. I consider you one too. obviously with toggles. Yeah, I try not to put too much onto my avatars. I try to make my avatars medium rated. Yeah, the Dirtail on TikTok. Heck yeah. Advertise. Do what you gotta do, Dirtail. You got this. Numix says the model itself can be found on Todd's server in the 3D modeling channel. Should be pinned as well. I may have to take a look into that. Although I don't know who in the world I'm gonna find to texture that to my colors. Oh! He keeps scaring me just by opening the door. That's hilarious. What's up? I can't mute it right now. What's up? Where do you need to go? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. How much time do you think I got? Okay. I'll just. Yeah, it's already 4:40. Okay. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Jer says, I'd say I did pretty good staying in the poor status for Somna, despite all the extras I added. I was actually worried about going to Ferality, because I wanted to go to Ferality this year. But I was like, because I'm part of the Avali community, and I was seeing a bunch of people in the Avali community saying that they were going to Ferality, but their avatars were, oh. My headset completely disconnected there. There we go. Now I can hear you again. That happens sometimes. I don't know what causes that. But their avatars were insanely heavy. Like they had like, what was it? I think one of them, like I found a couple of them like this, but the worst one was like 379,000 polys. Their VRAM usage was like 430 megabytes. I forget what their uncompressed size was, but like I loaded their avatar in, and my FPS in the room went from like 72 down to 50 just because of them. And I was like, dude, you need to lighten it up. Like, so I actually got worried. I was like, if I'm gonna go to the Ferality thing, am I gonna be able to see people or not? And it was kind of funny. I went to a lot of meetups. I definitely had to set some avatar calling on, though. My poor computer is not built for that. But I was able to enjoy it. I was able to have like maybe 10 people shown at any given time, and I was still getting relatively okay stuff. But then I went to an Avali meetup, and that's when I started having trouble. I had to lower it from like 10 down to like 6 or 7 just to be there. And I know I wasn't the only one. There was a couple different people having trouble too. But these are like people who are going way outside the boundaries of what should be a thing. Like, I get how cool the Avali frigate, I think it's called, is. I know how cool that is. That's not a meetup thing, though. They were saying it's really efficient, but it's like, dude, the rest of your avatar isn't. Oh yeah, no, the spear volley. I think the entire time I was in the Ferality thing, except for one moment, because I have this special thing for my avatar where I can like head pat people and brush their hair and stuff. It's an ASMR thing. Some people don't like it, but I really appreciate when people enjoy it, because it's I don't know, there's something about it that just feels special when I get this. I just get to head pat them, and they actually like respond to it and go, ah. It's like, I'm head patting someone. This is so cool. I don't know. It's so weird, especially when you're doing it to a volley. It's like, it's just such a. I'm gonna stop that for a second. Hold on, I need to read the chat. I appreciate Hayo having. Yeah, no, my one that I usually use for public facing spaces, unless I'm going to a meetup or something. But when I go to public facing spaces, I have one that is so light it can be used, and it looks just like me. It's just kind of low quality looking. but it can be used as a fallback. That's how efficient it is. And it looks almost like me. Like there's some obvious low poly count spaces, but he did such a great job with that, or this avatar. Yeah, someone spawned one in the club worlds. Every Avali meet that I went to, there was always a ship in the sky. Someone was always doing it. Shattered says, hi, long time no see. Hello, Bean, how you doing today? I'm sorry, I have to get out of here very shortly. Smiley wants to go out shopping and get some Subway. We're gonna go get some Subway, guys. I'm gonna get me a tuna sub. I'm gonna get tuna. I'm gonna have so much fish later. I'm gonna be full of fish. I can't wait. Numix says, I'm personally using two very similar avatars, where one is good rated for meetups and the other is for everything else. Yeah. Elro says, if no one has told you today, you are a cutie. Elro, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the positive words. I really appreciate it. I'm having a fantastic day today, so I really appreciate the words. Lunar says, hi from Workout Sesh. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one up there, Lunar. Hi, Cheety Bird says, hi, Cheety Bird. It's me again, Thunder Cookie in disguise. Wow. Pixel says, hi. Hi, Pixel. Guys, if you didn't know, wait, Pixie? Or Pixel. There it is. It's a capital L. Pixel Mod is their name. And they're my workout sesh instructor, basically. Usually right now I'd be there, but I don't have 2 hours. To do the workout sesh today. I'm going to be doing a workout separately, so I'll be doing that. Well, tell her. Can you tell her I say hi? And if Ryulu's there, can you tell Ryulu I say hi too? I hope they're all having a fantastic day. Ignatia says, I'm trying to avoid going out to eat with prices going up. That's understandable. The prices, well, it depends on where you go, because sometimes you can get like a really decent sub from Subway. And other times I think they're starting to like measure the amount of food that they put on their subs. They've started hiding, because it used to be wide open where you could see everything that they're doing. Now they hide with a big metal box. They hide what they do behind the counter now, which is kind of poopy. I don't like that. Because I know what that means. They're skimping. They're skimping. Yeah. Guys, you're on the workout screen right now? Hi. Hey, everyone that's working out today. You're doing a fantastic job. You're making everyone proud, including yourself. You should feel awesome for what you do. You're working out those legs. You're working out that heart. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Pixel, thank you so much for your support and awesome work that you've been doing over all this time. I really appreciate it. Ryulu, if you're there, you're doing a great job. You have so many things to show for it, too. I'm really happy for you. Tell those jackdaws I say hi. And to anyone else that's there right now, because I can't see into the room that you're all in, but I hope you guys are having a fantastic one. It's Monday. Ignatia says, I forgot to mention my Discord handle was broken into by a hacker. No! No. That's been happening way too much recently. Remember, scammers are always about if somebody randomly adds you on Discord, they're probably a scammer. Never turn off your two-factor authentication on Discord. If someone asks you to do it, don't do it. It is a scam. And if you don't have two-factor authentication turned on, turn it on. Very important. Not everybody does that. I'm surprised. Especially now, the bots are getting, especially with the advent of AI, those bots are getting so much more aggressive. Be careful out there. Twisted Knight, welcome back. Hi. Hello, it's you again. Yeah, hello, citizen. We meet again. Hi. Ignatia says, I'm starting fresh on Discord. Mike Phelps, thanks for that follow. You're awesome, Bean. John says, hi, Cheaty. Hi, John. How you doing? How's the Foxo doing today? Jared says, and also don't randomly download EXEs your friend told you to try out. Yeah, especially if your friend isn't a game creator. And they just randomly say, hey, I've been working on a game. It's like, since when did you become a game maker? White Wolf, happy dreams to you. Thanks for stopping in today. I really appreciate it. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to give you a hug here. Happy dreams to you. I'll see you again soon. Sleep well. Ignatia says usually keeps things updated all the time. John says, I'm good. How is you? I'm doing great. I'm actually having like an oddly good day. But I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm having a really fantastic day. I woke up not on the wrong side of the bed. I woke up on the right side of the bed. I feel fantastic today. But I do have to get going short. Whoa, Sonic. Sonic. Oh no. Thanks for the follow. Please don't jump scare me. Beans. That's the beans. That's all you're getting. You're getting these ones. Yeah. What's really cool about a volley, right? Like they're like raptors. They're like with a volley you get all the cool things. You get the big fluffy tail, you get the big floppy ears. You get the beans. You get the pretty eyes. Oh, my coffee. I have to finish it. Thank you for reminding me. Actually, let me do that really quick because I do have to get out of here shortly. So I'm gonna take a sip out of my cup here. John says, "Gotta get back to work. Hope you continue to have a great day." I will definitely do that, John. Have a fantastic day at work. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Go be fluffy. Go be awesome. If you ever need a PC help, go in Hio server and look for Denkachu. Heck yeah. Denkachu is Frostbite. Frostbite says, odd or other chats rolling from YouTube? There's TikTok and YouTube as well. Everything's kind of like... That's why I have that chat in really big over here on the side so you can see everyone else talking too. And you can interact with them. Asako says, I do like how the moment I asked, does it work on Linux, they immediately say, use Windows or just flat out block me. Being on Linux saves you the headache. Everyone needs to switch over to Linux. In fact, Linux has actually been getting really good. I can't wait to make the switch, to be perfectly honest. I used to be on Linux before I started doing like more serious stuff with my computer, like VR chat and stuff like that. I probably couldn't change this one over, but my main computer in the other room, I could probably change that over to Linux. And I've even been hearing of people using Linux and being in VR. And it worked. Like they have the full body, they have the face tracking and everything like that. And it just works. And I'm super excited about that. I love Zorin OS. Frostbite, that's one of my favorite ones. I'm so happy you know about that. That's so cool. Asako says, I'm calling prejudice against penguins. But penguins are the... No, wait. I agree. There's a really cute Foxo lady that also used to like advertise Linux. She is so much cooler than the penguin. I'm sorry. She is so cute. We need to advertise her more. I forget her name, but she's like, but she's so much cooler than the penguin. Like the penguin's like this, like really, like friendly face, right? I can kind of get where they're getting with the penguin, but guys, come on, a Foxo lady, advertising your OS. Come on, that's cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Delicious. Thank you very much for the fish. I'm gonna drink my coffee now. Winter, hey, how you doing? I swear, like the coffee gets better as time goes on. Asako says, I use CashEOS. Sounds like it's for cash registers. Heck yeah. No, I like Zorin OS because I especially like Zorin OS because I like to learn the OS that I'm going to offer to other people. Because there's a lot of people out there who, usually older folks, that ask like, hey, my Windows... Delicious. Thank you. But I put Zorin OS on other people's computers whenever they... Because what happens is these people get hacked or scammed out of like a lot of money. And I go, okay, well, my offer to you is to get you off of Windows, which is you can get scammed with that easily because that's what they target is Windows. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw you onto Linux. And even if they call you and say, hey, I'm Microsoft to fix your computer, they won't be able to do anything because you're on Linux. Oh, your name changed. It's blue now. Interesting. I think it happened before. I remember that. It says, okay, my computer broke down and I'm not showing the screen. Aw, weird. I'm sorry to hear that. Azako says her name is Xenia. Xenia? No, that'd be an E, right? Xenia? No, because there's an A after that, so Xenia. Ah! Excuse you. Azako says, and that's not exactly for cash registers, even though you could possibly use it for that. It's a version of Arch. Oh, I see. That's a version of Linux I'm kind of scared to try. That's like hardcore users, I think. Anyway, that's what I remember it being for. If you have issues with Zorin OS, I have used a ton. Isako says, make it even better. Make it so that it looks like Windows. That's... Oh, he got me. He's been trying to get me for a while. He actually got me pretty good that time. Oh no, what happened? There we go. He tries to hop in here and scare me every so often, but the thing is I keep seeing the door open, but he actually got me this time. That's funny. I do have to get going though. Yeah, basically. Oh, it'd be kind of funny if I gave him like special commands for streaming and stuff like that, where he could like flashbang me or something. Oh, Zephys! Oh, you poor bean. A lot of people just arrived. It went from like 13 viewers to like 24. A lot of people showed up. Hi, Frostbite. Are you a duck now? But yeah, I gotta get going though. I gotta go shopping. And I'm gonna go get Subway. I'm gonna get myself a nice, delicious tuna sandwich from Subway, full of tuna and cheese and all of the vegetables. Frostbite, if you could, type !chat. That's our Discord link. I was told, I forget by who, I think it was actually Renuki that told me this, but I need to make the Discord link not that. There's the Discord link. If you guys want to see us off, it's also like a spot where all of my online presence kind of gets posted to, so you guys can stay on top of the things I'm doing. If you're interested, you don't have to. I totally understand if you don't want to do that. But if you want to stay on top of things and maybe even chat with me off stream, you can definitely do that. Thank you very much, Frostbite. I greatly appreciate that. You're awesome, Bean. Numix says, I gotta go now. Gonna go get some sleep before the exam. Oh, that's awesome. Numix, go be awesome. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. Go kick butt at that exam. You're a bird. You're a smart bird. You're gonna do it. Go eat bees. Happy dreams, Bean. Bye-bye. I totally forgot SiriBot does that. I love that so much. Let's do it. Have you heard about the Owl Sanctuary job opening? It's all night shifts, but they're all hoot over there. That's goofy. Guys, I gotta get going. Thank you everyone so much for hopping in today. We hit a milestone today. We hit 500 followers over on twitch.tv. That is amazing. I wish I knew how many we had over on YouTube right now. I don't have an indication, but we're actually pretty up there over on YouTube at the moment. We've been growing over there pretty good. That's wild to see that number climb. I think we're at 1,400 over on YouTube right now. Like, numbers go burr. Like I said before, numbers don't really matter or anything like that. I just it's cool to see them be where they're at. But I'm just here to have fun. And Alapex, if you're still there, I don't know if you are. I don't see your name down there anymore. But Alapex, thank you for the cookies. You're awesome. Bean, I can't wait to try that. Oh.
See ya.
Okay, something happened. It got really dark in here all of a sudden, but I think we're still good. Frostbite, you too. Frostbite, if you don't mind me asking, how do you feel about being a moderator for the Twitch channel? You don't have to say yes to that, but if you'd like to be, I'd love to have you. Before I go, I'm pretty sure I can trust you. Okay. Don't feel obligated to like be here or anything like that if you don't want to be. I totally understand if you want to like moderate or anything. And in fact, you don't have to moderate at all. I would just like to have you, like, you're from the past, right? I feel like I can trust you. So that'd be awesome. So I'm going to shut down now. Guys, everyone, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. It's Monday. It's the start of the week. Go be awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, this is Hi-Yo Cheetybird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye. Bye. Yeah, there's the Discord link. Hop in through there. All right, let's where is Twitch at? Ah, stinker. There's no Twitter right now. I don't have any of that set up yet. Okay, I don't know how to moderate you. Or not moderate you, but make you a moderator. Isn't there supposed to be like a button? Oh wait, maybe I go here. Here's Frostbite. Frostbite. And the moderator button is missing for some reason. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's kind of a concern. I can't moderate the chat from here. All right, let's see. Twitch.tv. And then we go to my channel. We go to my channel. And then I find Frostbite. There we go. Like the good old days again. Frostbite is now a moderator. Congratulations, Bean. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, I know I have a couple bots. I'll be able to do that later. Add some socials and stuff like that. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Go rock on. Let's see. Can I put you guys to anyone else? Aria Vivo is streaming. Aria's board knock to ask Aria Vivo to collaborate.
This is a technological.
Okay, we're gonna
showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Copy. And then I'm gonna send you guys over to Aria Vivo. So let's see here. What is that? Raid. And their name is that. There we go. Aria Vivo's a cool bean. If you guys could do like a cheaty raid or something in the chat when you get there. Here we go. I'm gonna send you over in 3, 2, 1, go.